To me, Scott Speed has to be considered to be one of the biggest busts in NASCAR in the past decade. Although he didn't score a single point in F1, Scott Speed showed that he had much more potential in stock cars. He would run full-time in the ARCA series while also doing a part-time stint in the truck series for Bill Davis Racing, scoring a win at Dover. Speed would go on to score 4 wins plus 17 top 10s in the ARCA series that season. The way he lost the ARCA series title was so damn funny.
Or get past him, but Scott Speed is probably a little bit annoyed. There was some contact that was made earlier in this race between those two race cars. Scott Speed was on the outside. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. had to chase his race car up the racetrack and got into the back of Scott Speed, but not a lot of damage to either race car. Caution one more time. We've got a problem with the 12.
There was a contact right there we were talking about earlier, Rick.
Yep.
Looked like Ricky got a little bit loose, had to chase the car up the hill, make contact with the left rear of that Red Bull Toyota.
And you guys have talked about the opportunities for Scott Speed to get around his teammate at the front of the field, lead a lap, and get those bonus points. But they're actually talking about the opposite. They are so concerned about how aggressive Stenhouse is behind him. Speed has actually talked on the radio about letting the 99 go around, and they make contact. Speed into the wall.
Speed into the wall hard, and that happened because Ricky Stenhouse Jr. was into the back of him. Let's see if he's able to continue on. A lot of damage to the right side of this race car. He needs to make his way onto pit road.
You can look and you can see the rear end is really shifted over to the left. He may have broken a Panhard bar.
Caution has come out once again. It's the 4th one. There's your leaders. They're putting him another lap down.
Oh, a little contact right there. A little.
Oh, problem. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. around. And, oh, by the way, that was the 2.
Yeah, well, there was no question there. That was a little bit of payback. A little bit of payback.
We got some issues taking place on the racetrack. Obviously, the 99 was given a warning for aggressive driving. The 2 we thought was giving his race car a chance to feel it out and see what was going on. And right now, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is stuck against the wall.
And guess who that leaves in the driver's seat? There's Scott Speed right there stuck in the inside wall. Now Justin Allgaier may be in the driver's seat for this championship.
Let's keep an eye on what's going on here between. We've got some people here that are not going to be happy. One of them, obviously, is Scott Speed.
So with all this early success in stock cars, Red Bull Racing thought it was good enough for him to land a seat in the number 82 ride for the 2009 season. As you'll see, this is just another case of a rookie driver jumping into the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series way too early.
Oh, there goes the 5 car around.
Yellow.
Oh, whoa, and it gets Riggs is there, the 97 of Ambrose.
Look at this 28 car. Is that the 38 car? All jacked up in the back. Somebody's underneath him.
So much we can't even see who that is.
Got a little fire out the exhaust.
That's the 84 of Scott Speed that he's up on the hood of.
He put it in gear trying to drive off, but no traction.
He's got a Ford Fusion in his windshield, and Speed able to climb out of the car.
That's what you call getting somebody jacked up, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. They put the red flag out right now. They're stopping the cars short of all of this, which is a good idea to get it cleaned up, because these basically are these guys have their tires on for the last. They don't want to run them through this debris.
Watch the Montoya and the contact there with the 5 car of Mears.
Wow.
Just hard racing through that dog leg.
Yeah, Casey Mears' great day went south in a hurry.
And all these other guys see are getting involved here. Oh, Marcus Ambrose having a good run there. Looks like he got a piece of that.
Yep.
Got into the back of Riggs. 0-1 able to get through, and then there's the contact with the 84, the 70, 38, 77 up against the wall.
70, who had just got back onto the lead lap in the previous caution.
NASCAR wanted a red flag to be able to get the safety crews out quickly with the fire extinguishers because of the raw fuel there, and that being on top of the other race car.
So has Marcos Ambrose. Whoa, we got a car in the wall.
Hard, Scott Speed.
Scott Speed. Caution,
Oh, more cars.
Biffle got turned around, hit the wall hard in the 16.
Everybody else limps past.
Boy, Biffle's day just went from bad to worse. Get black flag, held in the pits.
Now that's been a bad day. He was running 31st.
At the time of the crash.
Moving to the garage,
Yeah, looks like it'll take him out of the race. Well, let's see how this starts with rookie Scott Speed in the 82, the silver car.
Scott had kind of gotten caught in the middle of some of this restart mess. He just pushes up the hill right there and gets caught.
That's
I think that's David Ragan, and that's the second time that's happened to David Ragan. Biffle actually did that to him earlier. And then this is just chain reaction here.
Spins, and Vickers hits the wall, contact with the 99 of Scott Speed, and it's going to hurt Vickers more than it will Speed.
You see these guys still trying to race back to the line.
Yeah, he was on the inside of Mike Bliss trying to take that spot away. Vickers was running 5th at the time, and here we go. Vickers is not too happy with Scott Speed. Now, these are Sprint Cup teammates.
You can't tell it right now.
No, and I'm not sure this is over yet.
I don't think so.
No, he wants a little more of him.
Yeah, maybe a little more.
And then he brake checked him, so that's going to be good.
I'm never a fan of this. I don't like seeing guys tear race cars up after the race. Yeah, Brian Vickers still fighting hard to try to get by Bliss. Has to check up, and he gets hit from behind by his Cup teammate, Scott Speed.
And then at the end result, of course, we saw a little bit of contact from the 32 on the cool down lap, and it certainly didn't look like the 32 was very cool. And then there was some words afterwards right here as Vickers came up.
Take a look at what happened on this one.
Yeah, watch right up here. And it looks like Elliott Sadler in the 19 down the bottom gets a little bit sideways, gets into Speed, which then gets into Michael. And then just a chain reaction after that. Robbie Gordon gets a piece of that. I don't think there's huge damage.
Oh, there it is. Scott Speed, AJ Allmendinger.
Still outside. Stay in the gas.
Scott Speed in the Red Bull number 82.
You just get to this point in the race and you can just expect it because everybody is trying to protect their position. And if you look in the mirror, you see a guy has a run on you, you're going to turn in front of him and try to block it.
8th caution of the night. He was running in 15th.
Yes.
Yeah. And, you know, they come up on him. He comes up the racetrack and runs right across the hood of Allmendinger's car. And that's it's just like Wally says. Early in the race, there's give and take. There's give and take. We're sitting here looking at 9 laps to go when they were coming by. 8 laps to go. There is no give. There's all take right here.
So the 44 had to check up a little bit. The 82 had a run. And he figured, you know what, I got enough run. I think I can clear him.
And the 26, but look at him sawing the wheel in there too. Just being the victim, being trapped in the middle groove.
And go ahead. The 26 was coming too.
Yeah, 26 is coming and has no idea that the 82 is there.
See what happens here.
A junior, little contact.
Oh, that's a tire part. Yeah, but that was due to the contact with the 88. I mean, they rubbed each other getting off the corner, and that's what cut the tire. But
he must have run over something.
Yeah.
When you look at the car back here, there's another car. If we can come back and maybe we can tell it straight.
Here's the problems behind him. You see
McMurray right there.
I mean,
man.
But you see McMurray and those guys. They just ran over the debris that came out from under the 98 car when he blew the tire.
Caution for the 14th time today here, coming out with just 6 laps to go. Turn 1.
Whoa. Well, if he'd have made that corner, he'd have passed about 3 cars, but unfortunately, it was just a little too much speed right there. No pun intended.
Yeah, I was going to add that for you. Now, he can go in there wide open next week at Talladega, but it's tough to do here at Martinsville. Let's see, watch him on the outside. You have to wonder, too, it might have been a little brake failure there.
His 2 years at Red Bull are this: 0 wins, 1 top 5, 3 top 10s, and an average finish of 27.5. After that, Speed would stick around for just a few more seasons before moving to the world of rallycross. He would go on to win the X Games in 2015 and is now currently running in the Red Bull Global Rallycross Series. And that'll do it for this edition of NASCAR Bust. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Black Flags Matter. Catch you next time.